This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Venkat.
Good morning. Yeah, so you can hear me. Good. Okay.
But the
So
chat is disabled, Venkat. Chat is disabled.
disable. Okay. Uh, so Vijay garu or Lakshmi garu, can you locate that? So it seems chat is disabled. Yeah, I have to see that.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like chat is disabled.
Oh, 1 second. I'll give you now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we had a demo session yesterday. Hope most of you guys were there. So anybody joined today? Like missed yesterday demo and joined today? Looks like all of you guys were there yesterday, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Okay. So when you look at the Python official website, okay, let me show you that. By the way, do you guys get a chance to look into this after the demo? Or any of you did some investigation again, went back and refer some Wikipedia or this official website? So if you do that, that would be great. If you don't, still no problem. Try to follow. Okay. So this is the official website. Okay. This is the official website for Python. And the Python is maintaining by Python Software Foundation. Okay. So here also you can see that. Okay. So this is maintaining by Python Software Foundation. Okay. PSF. Now, if you wanted to work with Python, so just go here and download the latest version. You can go to downloads. Okay, you can go to downloads and you can click on here. And this by default, this is for Windows. And if you are looking for other operating system, so there are here there are other operating system downloadables are available here, Mac OS X and other platforms. So just click on here and go there, and whatever the platform you are looking for, just get it. Okay, that's all. And let me know if you want me to install on your machine if it is not Windows, something else. Okay, so as mine is Windows operating system, so I'm downloading this Python 3.8.2. Okay, and if you want to see any specific version, if you're looking for any specific version, just here you can click on this with a full list of releases. So here you can see Python versions 3.7.7, 8.2, 8.1, different versions are listed out here. Okay, and still if you wanted to look for the earlier versions also, you can get it, say 2.x. Okay, so Python major versions are Python 1.x, 2.x, and 3.x. Okay, so unfortunately, so there is no enough backward compatibility, meaning that, okay, meaning that, so if you are using Python 2, okay, so Python 2 meaning that your project is developed in Python 2. Now all of suddenly you cannot migrate that to Python 3 just like that. So if you try to use Python 3 version for the project that is developed by using Python 2, you will get many errors because there are many things those are not supported by Python 3, which were there already in Python 2. Okay, so that is what backward compatibility is not there. So the if you are with 2.0, so you just go with that. And if you wanted to upgrade, you had to use it and you had to verify all the errors explicitly, and you have to correct the code base wherever it is giving errors. You cannot say completely, but there are few cases where Python 3 does not support the features, or maybe the keywords, maybe the functions that are available in Python 2. So whatever it's giving error, we have to correct them manually. Okay, so it's all about the releases, what you are looking for. Okay, so you just go with that. So Python 2, in Python 2, Python 2.7 is the stable release. In Python 3, yeah, so all you can go with anything, and anyhow, so we can go with the latest one. What is the latest one? 3.8.2. When it is released, Python 3.8.2, it is released in February 24th, 2020, right? Just 1 month back, right? So exactly 1 month back. So you just download it. You can download it. Okay, so when you click on Python 3.82, so it gives more details about them. Okay, so what are the new features of 3.8 compared to 3.7? Okay, so what are the new features they have added, or new fixes they have done? Okay, new fixes they have done. So all the details you can see, and if you come here, there is a section called files section. So here you can download as per your operating system. Now, so while downloading it, so you ensure that your Windows machine is 32-bit support or 64-bit support. Okay, so based on that you have to download it. So mine is 64-bit support, so I'll go with the 64 executable installer. So again, two flavors are available. One is zip file, the other one is executable installer. Okay, so I go with the executable installer. I have downloaded every time. I keep downloading it every time. Okay, so I have downloaded it already earlier also. No problem. I downloaded it one more time. Let me click on this view downloads. So now I can see. Okay, so this is downloaded. So in folder. Okay. Yes, so this is Python 3.82. Okay, this is the latest version, I think, which I did not install. What I installed was 3.8.1. Now let me install this 3.8.2. So how to install? Just double click on this. Okay, executable. Just a normal basic software installation. Nothing great. Okay, so just click on this 3.8.2. So it takes for the installation steps. Okay, what are we doing is just we are installing. What are we doing is just installing Python. Okay, so here if you look at the screen, I got upgrade to Python 3.8.2. Okay, because I have already installed, right? That's the reason it's giving me this one upgradation. So do you want to upgrade it? Okay, what it is going to do, it is going to replaces your existing installation without changing settings. Select customize to review current options. So if you want to upgrade now, so I can go with that. Or if I wanted to install this all together in a new location, just I can click on this. Okay, so here you keep all the selections remain, don't do any changes. Okay, because we need the pip, uh, which is a small exe file. We need other software also, like test shoot ideally. Okay, and documentation, so that helps for us in programming. Okay, so don't do anything, just click on this now. So wherever you want, you can install it. C drive, D drive, E drive. So what are the drives you have, just you can install it wherever you want. So if I look at my machine, I have only C drive, and maybe if I want, I can create a new folder inside this, and I can create it instead of program files. Okay, instead of program files, I can create a new folder. Python installation, something like that. Okay, so I wanted to install in this. Okay, so also you can see for your installation here, there is something called install for all users. So ensure that that is enabled, meaning that the whoever using this computer, right? So that will be available. This will be available for every user of the computer. And the important thing here is, right, so add Python to environment variables. Add Python to environment variables. This is important thing. Okay, so if you add this Python location, basically path. The path is what? Just where you install your Python software. So we should give the path to the operating system, so that whenever you go to command prompt, or you are trying to use the Python, so it should be recognized by your OS, right? So that is the reason we have to add the environment variable uh, about this path of Python path. Okay, so if you check this automatically does. We do not have to do that job, right? So maybe if you're from anybody knows like Java, so we used to do Java home, right? In a similar way, so Python home also we are going to do that. So where we do it is environment variables. So here look at the environment variables. So environment variables, okay, edit environment variables. So just search for edit environment variables I have. So here path, okay, and here also I have path. Just if you see this, okay. So here you can see Python 3.8 is already pointed to SQL users and this particular path. Okay, so this is what, like if you look at Java home, so it is located in this particular path. So just this is the way of informing to OS to recognize, to let OS know about our software basically, right? So ensure that you check this and other things are okay. Just install it. Yes, I wanted to install it. So it's installing Python 3.8.2 core interpreter for 64-bit OS. Core interpreter. So as we know, Python is interpreter based programming language, right? Of course it supports compilation too. Okay, so that's the advantage of it. Okay, so I got some error. What is that? An installation for Dell update for Windows 10 is currently suspended. So okay, so you guys try to do it. No time. So this is because I am facing problem. I'm facing problem because of my carbon block, which is installed due to this work from home options. Okay, so for extra security, my laptop is not allowing me to install any further softwares which are already installed. It's okay, but when I try to install new softwares, it's not allowing me. Uh, this is because this is my work laptop. Uh, so, but for you, right, it works, should work. Or if you have any laptop, let me know where we can share and I can show you the installation. Okay. So then that goes and install it fine. So those are the whatever the screens I have shown, right? So that's all. So I have specified the clear documentation here also. Okay, so I can share this later. Just follow this documentation. So customize the installation. You select all of these. Okay, just that's it. After that, right, we should see this screen. Setup was successful. Setup was successful. This should happen. Okay, after this screen, so you should see this screen. Setup was successful, and as soon as the setup was successful, then just if you for verification, right, just go to command prompt. Okay, go to command prompt. So here you just type py. Okay, just type py. Py is a command, okay, to know whether you have Python is installed or not. So yes, then it immediately connects to an interactive shell, Python interactive shell. So as soon as you type this command py, so it shows the installed version, which is 3.8.1. Okay, and it connects to the interactive shell. So can you see this triple bracket? We call it as showerlet. Okay, so this represents Python interactive shell. This is Python interactive shell, and here I can write my Python code. What is the a value? 10. Okay, so what is the b value? 20 I have given. Now I wanted to see a plus b value. So it's done addition. 30 is giving. So means that I have Python. Okay, so this is how you can verify the installation, and of course you can make use of Python also. Either you can use py command or Python command to verify the installation. Yes, it is installed. It's absolutely installed, and you can happily print whatever you want. Okay, whatever lines of code you wanted to write, you can write. I just wanted to print hello. Yes, I'm able to print it. Okay, so what's the problem? I know that because I have tried to install other softwares also, but my laptop did not allow me to do that. Okay, so there are restrictions. So that's the reason it's blocked over there. So you do it and let me know if you are facing issues. I can do the setup for you guys in your laptops. Okay. All right. Now, when you install Python, right? So go to search window and just type for Python. Okay, search for Python. So you can see different things. Okay. So here, if you look at, I have Python 3.7 is also installed. I have Python 3.8 is also installed. Okay. So this is what Python 3.8. So if you look at, there are shells. Okay, uh, you can say IDLE. There is something called IDLE that comes along with your Python installation. This is what default editor. This is what default editor of your Python. So default editor, when I say default editor, okay, so you can make use of it. So if you click on this, it opens a notepad kind of thing, which is known as default editor. Okay, so this is this is interactive shell again. Okay, so here, as I have written in the command prompt, you can do the same thing over here. Okay, so this is interactive shell. This is known as interactive shell, and in the command prompt also. So this is command prompt. Okay, this is command prompt window. But if I wanted to connect to interactive shell, I'm giving py. Now it is connected to interactive shell. Are you guys getting it? Right, so there are different things. So here, so okay we have command prompt window. So as soon as you get into command prompt, okay, so inside this there is a another cell that we are connecting to. So this is Python shell. This is Python shell. So once you connect it to command prompt, okay, so from there you can connect it to Python shell. So where we do practice, right? So this is Python shell, and how do I connect? So I can make use of a command called py or Python. So I can do that either py or Python. So that connects me to Python shell. So here I can do my basic, okay, basic Python script. Okay, so this is one way. So the other way is, so we have a default editor called ideally. We have a default editor called ideally. So this you can directly connect to this and you can practice. Okay. So ideally it's an editor. Okay. This is a default editor that comes along with your Python. Okay. A default editor where you can practice your Python scripts. So here I have one line of code, so I can directly give in the script window and in the shell, and then I can see the output. But what if I wanted to write 10 lines of code? I wanted to write 20 lines of code. So in that case, right? In that case, just go to file like your notepad, go to a new file as your notepad, new file. Okay, so now you write whatever the lines of code you want, you write it over here. Okay, so here I'm just writing it. Okay, so I am just saying s. Okay, so when I say group of characters, I'm using this double quotation. Hello, how are you? Okay, so this is what? This is a string. Okay, this is a string, and I wanted to add something to this string. Okay, so I have another string s1. Okay, I'm good. Now I wanted to join these two strings. I wanted to join these two strings. So we have something called uh, s plus s1. This is what concatenation. This is what concatenation. Okay, so you can you can place this result of s plus s1 into another container called s2. Now I wanted to print s2. So don't try to understand how it is working. Just here the point here is, so writing more number of lines of code. So if I have a requirement where I wanted to write more number of lines of code, how do I write in Python? So that is the point you have to understand here. So if we have like a random or dynamic practice line by line, you use interactive shell. You use interactive shell. But if you wanted to write more lines of code, then you can go to what? Ideally, this is just to begin with, and after a couple of days, so you should be able to work with the IDEs, integrated development environments like PyCharm, Jupyter. Okay, there are a number of editors available for Python. Okay, and in the our company also, I mean to say, the working environment also will be using those IDEs, but not these ideally or Notepad. Okay, we use the full-fledged IDE softwares. Okay, this is just why I'm explaining all of this is just to begin with your basic practice. Okay, so you trust me and you do practice here only, either notepad or use this, then only you will remember the things. Okay, if you go to IDEs in the beginning itself, so it gives auto suggestions for each and everything, and definitely you don't have a way to remember the things. Okay, so practice in this till you get comfortable. Okay, then later you can work on Python. Okay, now let me show you all of them. So here, yeah, now I need to save it. Okay, I need to save it. Okay, Python, this is March 23rd if I'm not wrong. Okay, okay, so in C drive I have created a folder called Python March 23rd, and here I wanted to save my file. Okay, whenever you write multiple lines of code in a file, yeah, save it. So how to save this file? That's another point. So you can give any name. Okay, basic. Okay, basic print example. Okay, that is what the name I'm giving. Basic print example. Remember that it should have an extension of .py. Okay, should have an extension of .py. So if you write a C program, that what is the extension, guys? So .c is the extension, right? Test.c. If you write a Java program, the extension is test.java. If you write a Python program, the extension is .py. Okay, the extension is .py. So I'm saving this file in this particular location, c colon python underscore March 23rd. So I'm saving this file. Yes, my file is saved. My file is saved. I have 4 lines of code. So what is our intention here is, so writing more number of lines of code. Don't try to understand if you don't. Okay. So here the point is writing more number of lines of code. Then how to execute this? How to execute this? So directly go to run option here. Okay, there is an option, run option. Then okay, so run module, you have to use an option of run module or shortcut key of F5. So just click on this run module, then you can see the output here itself. Hello, how are you? And I'm good today. So both are joined, nothing but concatenated. Both are concatenated, and you can see the output, right? So here, uh, so this is in again, this is interactive shell window, right? So the output is giving there itself. The output is giving there itself. So go here, you can see, if you want to see, go back to the program. So the window is still open and the output is open in the interactive shell. Okay, so if you want, you can close this interactive shell, no problem, and run it again. Again it executes and it opens that output window. Okay, so when you run, it opens that interactive window. Okay, so guys, are you good so far? Yeah, you can ping me in the chat box always. That's the recommendable thing. Ping me in the chat box. Okay, so what we have seen is just Python installation, then Python installation verification, and how to connect to Python interactive shell from the command prompt, right? And then how to write a basic program, from ideally. Okay, Python installation, Python verification, then so and connect to the interactive shell from the command prompt. Okay, from the command prompt, and also we have seen like a written basic program using IDLE, which is a default editor, right? We have written a basic program and executed. So how did we execute this? Again, we executed it there itself in the IDLE itself. Okay, so there are other options. Okay, so there are other options. So if I wanted to write a program in the Notepad directly, so this time I'm not using IDLE. I'm just using Notepad. So here also I can do my programming. Say for example, a equal to 10, b equal to 20. I wanted to add these two values, a plus b. Okay. Now I wanted to print the result. Okay. So result of a and b values is okay. Just I'm adding this line of code. So don't worry about how to frame this all and all at this point of time. Okay, in the coming sessions you will be understanding. So what I did is just written 4 lines of code again. So now again I'm saving this file into my folder Python March 23rd. So here I am writing, okay, basic add program. Okay, so now, right, so now this time what I'm doing is I'm just using Notepad. Okay, so now go back to command prompt again. Okay, navigate up to the path where your program is created, your program is saved. So where is my program? My program is located in a particular folder called Python March 23rd. So I have my file here. So basic add example.py. So if you look at here, just use if you want to run this, so use py. Then what is your file name? The file name is basic add example. So now you can see the output over here. You can see the output here itself in the command prompt. Okay, so we have seen the options of writing basic program in different ways. Okay, from the command prompt you can directly connect to the interactive shell. There you can practice basic line by line. If you want to write the program multiple lines of code, okay, if you want to write the multiple lines of the code, then you can make use of Notepad to write the program. Okay, so you can use ideally, right, and then you can use PyCharm. Okay, so now let's go back. Right, so here written the basic program using ideally and written basic program, right, using a simple Notepad. Okay, so Notepad, we have seen that how to execute this. Okay, so if you write a program in Notepad, so save the file in a specific folder to run. Okay, so go to command prompt. Okay, navigate up to the location where file is saved and use command py or python. Okay, so py space file name. Okay, so this is how you can execute it from the Notepad if you are writing the program. So here, so if you are using ideally auto run, guys, so this is also just okay. So go to run option. There you can see run module. Okay, that's it. Just use shortcut of F5. This is how you can do it. Okay. So these are the options we have seen, and then of course we have different kind of editors. We have different kind of editors, right? So yes, I'm sorry, IDEs. So these are editors, Notepad, IDLE, these are known as editors. We have something called IDE. So using IDE, we can also do that. The same thing using IDE. Okay. So there are n number of, okay, we have n number of flavors. Okay, we have different IDEs for Python. We have different IDE support for Python. Okay, few of them are okay, PyCharm, Autumn, okay, so Jupyter, etc. Of course, your Eclipse also still you can make use of it. Okay, so there are a number of edit IDEs available to write your Python projects. Okay, so when we go with that is right. So if you are really working for a project, then go with that. But if you are just practicing and you are just learning, then I don't recommend this. Okay, so anyhow, let me write a program in let me show you PyCharm. So I have a PyCharm editor installed already. Okay, it's just this installation is also very simple. We don't have to do any explicit things, just do next finish. Okay, but anyhow, I'll show you. Maybe I can show the installation maybe in a new laptop. Okay, in the coming sessions. Okay, so let it open. Okay, so it opens. So are you guys good so far? Step by step we are going, so should be able to follow. So there are different set of people from different backgrounds. Okay, so whoever comfortable with any other programming language already. Okay, and there are few people who are already having some basic idea in Python. Okay, so those people, please have some patience. Okay, because there are completely new people, so where they don't understand. Okay, so they may take some time. Okay, so that's the reason we go a bit slow for a couple of sessions. Okay, so here this is Python. Okay, so this is PyCharm, where you can write, where you can create a project. Okay, where you can create a project and you can write the programs. So Python 2020 John, I have created a project and the John. So if I want to create a new project, I can click on file new project. Okay, so it prompts me to this screen, create project. Okay, so create project. So here you can select the interpreter. Okay, you can select the interpreter. So interpreter in the sense like Python version. So you may have multiple Python softwares installed in your machine. You can install Python 3.7, Python 3.8, Python 2.7 also. But whatever Python version you are configuring here, so this takes that particular version. Okay, this takes that specific version. Okay, so become slow. Why? Okay, so here if you look at here, just click on here, right? So this is okay. So you give a different name. Okay, let me say Python March 23rd. Okay, so here you have to check for the interpreter. Base interpreter is C program files Python 3.7. So by default it points to this, but if I wanted to point a different version where I have Python 3.8, so I can take that. Okay, uh, choose the base interpreter, and or you create a project, and as soon as you create it, so it prompts for do you want to open this project here itself in the same window, or you wanted to open in a new window. So let me open in a new window. So now it creates the required environment. It requires environment. So there is keep blocking me the things. Mm, okay. Okay, so just takes a couple of seconds. Okay. Right, so let it open, and so using PyCharm, okay, so we can create a new project. Okay, create a new project. Then as soon as you create a project, you can start writing the programs. Okay, so it's open here. Okay, so it automatically pulls all the libraries. So these are Python 3.8 specific libraries. Okay, so you can see all the libraries here. Okay, all these scripts here. So that pip and all we have seen during the installation, right? So all the scripts available, all the existing libraries available. Okay, so these are Python 3 libraries and the source code. There are a number of built-in functions comes along with your Python. Okay, so those you can see over here. So for example, logging. So this is logging module. So JSON module. Okay, so HTML related, multi-processing, multi-threading. So there are a number of files available here. So here all these are okay, these are all predefined built-in Python files that comes along with your Python installation. Okay, so this all you can see. If you want to see something, yes, you can randomly open something and you can see the source code of it. Okay, so there are a number of files. Okay, so you can randomly open anything. It's a doctors.py. So this is a default class that comes along with your Python. Okay, Python software. So it may have it own stuff. Okay, but anyhow, so when as soon as you create a new project, these are available for your project. So now you uh, go right click on the project and click on new file. Okay, so here I can write basic test. Okay, .py. This is my Python file. Now you write the code whatever you want. I'm just printing hello world. See guys, so I'm saying it helps me, right? So as soon as I'm typing, it's giving me, right, the print function. That is what. So it gives auto suggestions, and what parameters it takes. This function is going to take the parameters, different set of parameters. That also like it suggests. Okay, so value, it's going to take something. Okay, so hello, I'm in page one, right? So this is a simple program. Now how to run this? So it's very, again, very simple. Right click on this area, right click on this area, then you can see the play button, run basic test. That's it. So as soon as you run, you can see the output here itself in the console, right? So this is how like you can write the programs in PyCharm. This is an editor. I'm sorry, this is an IDE. Okay, so so when you wanted to use a PyCharm kind of software, so create a new project, and during the project creation, okay, prompts for project name. Okay, so give the name of your project. Okay, then okay, choose the specific Python interpreter. Choose Python specific interpreter. Okay, that you have to do it. Choose the specific Python interpreter, and then you finish it. Now go back. Okay, go back. Right click on the project. Choose new file. Okay. Okay. So specify the file name. Specify the file name as, okay, the file name with extension. Okay, file name, any file name with extension of what, .py. Okay, now write the program there. All right, so write the program in the editor, in the open editor. Okay, now to run, how to run, just right click on the file on the program. Okay, and click on run your program name. Okay, this is how you can practice. Okay, so these are the different ways, there are different options that we have to begin your Python practice. Okay, are you guys clear? Okay, I have a message in the chat box. Do we install to PyCharm? Yes, we had to install PyCharm. So as I have already installed, so I opened it directly. Okay, we had to install it by, you had to install PyCharm first. Okay, so install PyCharm. It's an explicit thing, so that doesn't come automatically. We have to install PyCharm. Either PyCharm or Atom or Jupyter. We have different flavors available. Okay, so you have to install it of your own choice. Okay, installation is the straightforward thing. Okay, so you can give it a try and you can let me know if you have issues really. So how to download it is just go here and download say PyCharm. Okay, so it takes to the official website. JetBrains is the official website. So just click on that. It takes you to a particular download space. Okay, so you can download it. So there are, however, there are different flavors of PyCharm available again. Okay, it has uh, download features. Okay, so we have a download section. Let me open direct link. So here we have something direct download section. So jetbrains.com pycharm/download. Okay, so here you can see different flavors. Okay, one is professional version. This is absolutely designed for developing the projects. So we use this in office environment. And we have community edition. Okay, we have community edition. So this is just for development. We can use this is free and open source, but professional version is not for free, where it has multiple features, so where our development can be very quick. Okay, so here this is a community version. You just go with the community version. You just download this because it's free to use. Okay, so there is one more version also, educational version. So that is designed for training purpose. Okay, for trainers. So anyhow, this we can go with this for practice. Just download it, and as soon as you download, yes, you can start execute. You double click on that, which takes care of the installation. Okay, it's straightforward installation. Again, you don't have to do any different things over there. Just you click next, finish. That's all. Okay, so you look at the downloads they have by chart. Should be having already downloaded. No, okay. So okay, then let it download. Maybe I deleted it. Okay. Okay, so
Yeah, it's there, I think.
it's there.
Yeah. Yabo, yabo.
Yeah, this is now it's downloading now. It's downloading now. It's not yet done. Here you can see the status. Okay, it's downloading it. It's around 278 MB. Okay, so I gave all the options. Okay, so because I do not want to I do not want you guys to wait to practice for 3 to 4 sessions or five sessions. Okay, so there is theory stuff. Okay, or we can discuss that. So that theory doesn't matter for us. Okay, so we should do more programming. Okay, anyhow, you can go through this also, like the history, when it is introduced, and from what is the origin of introduction, what is the what are the features of Python and all, right? We can discuss slowly. Okay, so for in today's session, so I just shown the way of installing Python, and to begin with your Python programming in different ways. So whatever you feel comfortable, you go with that approach. But I recommend to use either IDE, I'm sorry, editor. What is that? Yeah, here. Use ideally or Notepad. So these two options I recommend you guys. Okay, these two options I recommend for you to begin with. Okay, and later whenever you are at a comfortable position, right, then you start writing the scripts using IDEs, either PyCharm, Jupyter, whatever of your choice. Okay, so are you guys comfortable? Are you guys clear about the things? Do you have any doubts so far? Let me know. It's downloaded now. It's completed. It's downloaded. Okay. So here, this is what PyCharm Community Edition. Just double click. So I'm not sure my computer allows to finish the installation, but it's just next finish. You can try in your mission. Okay. So all of you guys, you try this today itself. You try to download Python, try to install it. Okay. If you have any challenges, let me know by tomorrow. We can look at that. Okay, maybe personally I will try to connect to your mission, and then I'll ensure that you install it on your mission from the day one. From the day one, you should start practicing the programs. Okay, so yeah, so we'll continue tomorrow. Let me know if you have any doubts. Ping me in the chat box. Please ping me in the chat box if you have any questions. Good, everybody followed. No confusions. I'll be sharing this document. Okay, whatever I'm writing. Okay. Yes, Anisha. It's 7 a.m. Yeah, it's daily at 7 a.m. Thank you guys. Yeah. Any doubts? Ping me in the chat box. How you are? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, Venkat. Thank you.
Okay, so just click on next. Yeah. So here by default it takes this path, C program file, JetBrains. Okay, so where you wanted to install it, so just select, say next. So it uninstall old versions and it install it again for me automatically. So just next finish. So it is asking me now, PyCharm Community Edition will be uninstalled from the following folder. Are you okay with that? Please confirm. Yes, I'm okay with that. Let me delete and reinstall it. Okay, it's running. Okay, so as it is running, so it's giving me error. Okay, so just you can close it. Okay, come on. No, wait, you can exit this. Oh my bad. I do not want to uninstall this because my computer, if doesn't allow me to reinstall, I will be in trouble to show more things. Okay, just next finish. That's all. There is no complications for you guys. Okay, so you install it and let me know. I can show you. Okay, I can show you in your mission if you have any problem. Okay, so the last week I have installed this antivirus Office and so Office specific environment which is blocking the installations. Okay, so Malika, so can I get today's session class record, please? Because Yeah, you can. You'll be getting it. You'll be getting it. You'll be sharing the recorded sessions on daily basis. Okay, there are no issues. Right, and don't miss the sessions. At least for the first 10 days, don't miss, because every point is important and all our fundamentals are basics. So don't miss the first 10 days sessions. Okay, it's going to be for 40 days. It's same. Yes, Anisha, yes, it is 40 days, 40 sessions. Okay, and daily it is 7 a.m. and Saturday, Sunday we don't have sessions. Okay, it's a weekday pass, Monday to Friday. Okay, yeah, Bala, I'll be sharing the document content also. Okay, so yeah, let's stop for today here, and we'll continue tomorrow with the fundamentals. As I